today. Is Kickstarter the future for video game funding? If you pay us, we'll tell you. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint, broadcasting this week from a replica of our studio made entirely in Minecraft.
This tabletop? Obsidian. The PS Vita comes stateside this month, and with it some sad news. The UMD Passport service, which lets you get a discounted digital copy of a UMD game you already own, will not be offered in the US because, up yours, America, I guess. Actually, it's suspected that Sony is concerned that the prevalence of used game sales in the US would allow such a system to be abused. So we can kind of blame GameStop for this. We're okay with that.
From the several steps removed department, Activision and Double Helix are making a game based on the movie, based on the game, Battleship. It's a first-person shooter. We are told that it will still have elements, in heavy finger quotes, of the classic Battleship gameplay, and presumably someone will at some point say, "You sunk my battleship," with no hint of self-awareness or irony.
Apple has finally cracked down on fake knockoff games in its App Store. And by crackdown, we mean it's killed 59 games, all made by the same oddly prolific Russian guy, with names such as Temple Jump, Tiny Birds, Angry Ninja Birds, and Plant vs. Zombie, which sounds like nothing if not a very short fight. As for Apple, well, you've finally stopped one scam artist. Only several thousand to go, right? Right?
As with all games, Robot Unicorn Attack is coming to Facebook. Actually for the third time, and this time it's bringing with it the dark specter of microtransactions. Players can purchase fairy dust, which allows them to buy triple jumps, some sort of bullet time thing, and something called Freevolution, which lets you play the game as a panda. This is bull honky. Time was a man's worth was based on his skill in Robot Unicorn Attack, damn it, not how many pinches of fairy dust or Zuckerberg coins he had in his wallet. And our robot avatars were unicorns, not pandas. Sure, pandas are cute, and the rainbow unicorn was sort of queer, but we liked it that way.
At the recent DICE conference, Dead or Alive designer Tomonobu Itagaki told the story of how his publisher took an in-progress copy of the PS2 port for DOA 2 and rushed it off to the factory before Itagaki and his team could, finish making it not suck. This sent him into a months-long depression that he spent at home, drinking and repeatedly watching Michael Bay's Armageddon. He recalled to the DICE audience that when he closes his eyes and thinks of Armageddon, he still tears up. Strange, it does the same for me. Probably for different reasons. And in other news, by now you've certainly heard about the Double Fine Kickstarter fundraiser. It has raised a lot of money. In contrast to our usual journalistic perfection, we can't tell you how much it's raised because we're recording on Friday. It raised $1 million yesterday. By the time you see this, who knows? We might be in a Double Fine funded economy. Graham is conflicted, so he's going on point.
What does this mean for the gaming industry? Well, not a lot. This is by no means the first game trying to fund itself through Kickstarter, and now it clearly won't be the last. But all it's shown for the games industry is that anyone can fund a game, as long as they are famous, respected, and have already had a long and successful career. There are game projects on Kickstarter with complete gameplay layouts, concept art, and demo reels that just need the seed money to get their game off the ground. They are raising nothing. All Double Fine promised was a great adventure game by Tim Schafer and Ron Gilbert. Or possibly not that great, but if not, at least it'll make a good documentary, right? I love these guys and their games. Playing Day of the Tentacle, Full Throttle, and Grim Fandango were formative gaming experiences for me. But I also love the films of Steven Spielberg, and I'm not going to pay to see a movie by Steven Spielberg if I don't know anything about it. And you know who I feel the worst for here? Schafer, Gilbert, and the team at Double Fine, because they're on the hook. Not only do they have to make a game, but they can't just make a $400,000 game now, even if they try. The whole time they'll have that dark specter looming over them of, is this worth all the money people gave us? Prepare yourself, Double Fine, for ye shall be judged. You've just turned your customers into investors. And if you thought normal investors were entitled, wait until you see what the internet can unleash. In conclusion, just so we're totally clear, guys, I am so excited about this. Please make an iPad version.
So good luck to Double Fine. But hey, Notch, I know you were super excited about Psychonauts 2, but Double Fine looks like they're going to be busy. So if you still want to fund something, we're open to ideas. We've got tons of time and no money. Amazon.ca sends out PS Vitas super early. I guess I should have pre-ordered.